Jonny Howson, how does that feel in a really important 3 points for Norwich City?
Yeah, obviously very pleasing. I think whenever you win a game, it's the mood's obviously great at this moment in time, but I think it's a case of now. Don't let it be a case of what's been over the past few weeks. We've had some decent results over the past few weeks, but then I think now we need to follow it up.
Important to do that after what happened last week.
Yeah, obviously so. I think, I suppose there's always that saying of sometimes it's not whether you get knocked down, it's whether you get up. And it's nice to respond like that. But as I say, the main focus now is on to the next game.
And the way you did it as well, I mean, that was a proper championship game, wasn't it? It wasn't just getting the goals, but it was a very physical game of football.
Yeah, I think so. And I think certainly in this league, it's not about how you play sometimes, it's about grinding results out, if you like. And I think we did that today. We got off to a good start, with a tempo. And as you say, sometimes you have to play games like that. It's about winning games, that's the main thing.
And you're sort of tasked with a bit of everything, aren't you, really? Because we expect you to be getting back and sort of helping the defence out a bit and getting forward and showing us some of your quality going forwards like you did today. You could have had a hat-trick, couldn't you?
Yeah, possibly so, I guess. Just thinking of it quickly. But no, the main thing is that we win the game, as I said. And, it's pleasing that we've done that. Now we obviously need to add that consistency to it.
Some of the downsides, I think, of Norwich City being able to play such silky football with Wes Houlihan in the side is maybe you want to try and walk the ball in the back of the net sometimes. I don't know how far out you were when you struck that first one which led to the first goal, but sometimes you just got to put your foot through it, haven't you?
It doesn't always go like that, so it was just obviously lucky enough. It worked out not too bad today, so if I could do that every time, obviously I'd do it, but as I say, it doesn't always work out like that. So,
and the goal that you did get at the end, which obviously led to it being a bit more safe. How many deflections on the way through? I mean, it's obviously your goal, isn't it?
I hope so, yeah. Wes just gave me a bit of stick saying it'd come up OG then. So yeah, obviously I'd like to think so.
As far as the penalties are concerned, I mean, it changed the game dramatically both sides, didn't it? Because I think actually when Wolves scored their penalty, maybe they were buoyed on a bit more and were in the ascendancy. But then the penalty going the other way really turned the tide once more.
Yeah, possibly so. Obviously from our point of view, I haven't seen it back, but it's great that we managed to get a penalty and, Robbie took it away nicely and we obviously saw the game out very well from there. So, you'd obviously get games where sometimes it can ebb and flow, and sometimes when we'd been comfortable and played ever so well, and they get a penalty. I think sometimes on occasions you can go under from that and let your head drop, if you like. But I think we responded well and pushed them and was fortunate enough to get a penalty.
And I think it was noticeable how quickly he came out of the blocks to start the game today. The manager's been critical of that in the past. Is that something you then have to make sure you take on for every other game this season?
I think so, yeah. I think it's very important how you start the game, and the one that stands out to me is possibly the Barnsley game. We don't start the first half well. That probably, it did cost us the game. Second half, Barnsley was obviously very good, but it's probably too late then. And I think at this level, it can be hard to break teams down if you're going to give them an head start or you're trailing or whatever it may be. So, yeah, I think it's very important. Certainly for us, if we're wanting to dominate possession and things like that, we don't give them any encouragement.
And fit midfielders are pretty hard to come by for Norwich City at the moment. Do you go and get wrapped up in cotton wool now?
I don't know. Yeah, I guess you'll have to ask them. It's obviously I can only comment from a personal point of view, and at times it's been frustrating. So hopefully now I can stay fit.
Ankle fully fit now.
Well, it was my bad ankle that I struck it with, so hopefully so.
Cheers, Jonny.
Thank you.